Hey, I'm Grant and welcome to the State of the Channel for March 27th. So, recap of the week. This Wednesday is going to be Dead Rising Chop to Drop, staying the course there, and this Friday I will be streaming again. I think what I want the stream to be is a place where I can go and just play stuff that I may not have time for. I feel like in my personal life, I enjoy playing these games, and there's a lot of stuff I always used to do, but I just can't justify the time anymore. And that's kind of what I want the stream to be. So right now, what I kind of am setting my goal for is I used to love going for achievements in games because it was a big deal when you only had like 6 games, and essentially these 6 games I had are the same 6 games everyone I knew had. So if I could have that one achievement that's really hard that they didn't, that meant something. So basically I want to set this goal where I'm going to try and catch up to my friend and his achievement score, because essentially there's this long, I want to say like 3-year gap where I didn't have an Xbox, whereas he did, and he played a lot of every single release that came out. So I'm going to try and slowly make my way up, because whereas he has time, he is extremely inefficient and not very thorough. And I'm thinking if I hit the stream hard, going like, these are my goals, I'm going to go A, B, C. I'm going to get 100% in Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. That was basically what that stream was. I bet I can overtake him. So going forward, that's my plan. I am going to keep it fairly narrative, like if I'm going to go play Borderlands 2, I'm going to be showing stuff like, here's me beating the story, here's me doing, say, some interesting side quest. I'm not going to be streaming the stuff where it's just me grinding a boss, because that's, come on, what's the point? Looking back on the week, I was not able to get as much done on Dead Rising Chop to Drop as I had wanted. I'm still on course to be able to keep putting stuff out every Wednesday, but as I mentioned before, I was on call this weekend for work, and that meant that if anything in the entire company went wrong, they basically called me and the secondary. And that actually took up way more time on my Saturday than I really wanted it to, and I just couldn't get ahead, whereas I wanted to just make a ton, I really couldn't. And I mentioned before that I'm moving to a new apartment April 9th, so now I'm kind of in this weird limbo where I don't want to start a whole bunch of new side projects because I really want to start packing up a lot of my gear. Things like the stream, for example, I'm going to try and keep going. I'm at least going to do this week. But it would be nice if I could just pack that up and have it done. So unless I can free some more time in my schedule, I think I'm just going to have to kind of stay the course. I'm going to keep doing one a week, and then when I move into my new apartment, I'm hopefully going to hit that hard and get to the point where I can release stuff every Wednesday and every Friday. I identified this issue where I enjoy making Dead Rising Chop to Drop, and I want to be thorough about it. I don't want to just have it fall off and never finish it. But I looked at it, like I was estimating that it was going to take about 35 episodes, and it's going faster than that, but that's what the original one took. And the only growth you see on a channel is when you release new series. I think it's important to finish them. I'm not going to just say starve a whole bunch of new threads and never go anywhere with it, but I can't just have this one thing and I'm just coasting on that. I need to make sure I always have this next big thing coming up. So that's my goal. As always, you can get a hold of me over on Twitter, and I will see you guys next week.